Awesome. What's going on, fam? Welcome everybody to this video today. In this video today, I'm gonna go over some things real quick for you guys. So these are some of the things I do when I come into trading. So I'm gonna break this down real quick because I feel like it's very important for a lot of people. Okay. So you guys can see the whiteboard, right? So there's 3 times you could trade. Correct? What are those times? London, New York, and also Asian dash Tokyo. Okay. Now I'm gonna share something with you guys because I feel that is important to a lot of you guys here. Okay. And I'm gonna share this with you. And I actually wrote this down because it's very important. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Damn. Session. Oh, I got it right here. Perfect. So I want to share this with you guys, and I wrote this down the other day when I was studying. Right? There's 3 times you could trade, and these are the 3 different sessions. Now, this is important for you to know, right? Each session has pairs that run with the session. So any euro runs with London, GBP, and also CHF. Okay? That runs with the London session, which is important. So now this is important for you to know. Okay? New York runs with USD and also Canadian dollar. Okay? Asian session runs with AUD, Zen, and JPY. Okay? So this is important for when you're trading. Okay? If you want to trade London session, just know that anything that runs with Euro, GBP, CHF, and indices is a check for London. Anything that runs in New York that has USD and Canadian is a check plus indices. Okay? That means US 30, gold, NAS 100, SPK 500 is a check. Okay? Asian session, anything that runs with Asian, Tokyo, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, the Zen, no indices moves is a negative. Indices, gold and that is a negative in this market. Very important for you guys to know. Now, when is the session? Okay. When is the session that I could operate New York? What times? Write this down. And I'm going to put these times on Eastern, which is very important. Okay. London session, Eastern, is 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. These are the best moves that happen in London session, Eastern time. You're probably like, what? 10 a.m., bro? Yeah. That's London. Okay. This is actually, this is all season on London. Now, London in the summer, okay? London in the summer is 1 a.m. EST all the way to 11 a.m. So right now in the summer, this is why we as traders, we wait. This is London. This is why us as traders, you hear a lot of traders say that the summers are the best time to trade and the winter is the best time to trade. Because in the summer, think about it, 1 a.m. to 11 a.m., there's great moves going on in the London market. Think about that. Now, in the New York market, I'm going to put NYC, right? All seasons, New York, from 6 a.m. EST to about 3 p.m. EST, there's great moves going on in the market. Now, in the summer, from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m., there's great moves going on in the market. Okay? Great moves going on in the market. Asian session all year, 4 p.m. to about 2 a.m. Anything that has to do with AUD, ZIN, JPY is moving great with our Asian session. Now, our summer for Asian session is from 4 p.m. all the way to 1 a.m. Okay? And what do I mean by this? What I mean by this is this, that if you're trading any of your pairs, you know that, okay, these are the times that there's going to be good moves based on these pairs, right? That could be USD JPY. That could be AUD USD. That could be JPY versus whatever, okay? That means that New York around these times is moving good. US 30, NAS 100, all of that is moving good around these times. London means that around these times, these pairs are moving good. Now, I want to share this with you guys because I feel like a lot of us sometimes don't know. Sometimes we don't know, okay? Sometimes we don't know what should we trade and what time we should be trading. You see, right now is 9:17. I'm preparing for what time right now? If you realistically think about it, I'm preparing right now for what? London. I'm not preparing for New York. New York is already over with. I'm preparing right now myself for London. Whatever is going to happen now, whatever trade I take right now is going to be set up for London. Now, we are in advantage because we are in the East. We are in the West Coast. You guys are an advantage in the East Coast. Is like, damn, bro, I got to wake up at 5 a.m. or at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in a couple hours. I don't have no time to sleep, right? And I get that. But when you're in the West Coast, you have an advantage of everyone. Okay? So this right here is important, what I'm about to break down to you. This is why I'm recording this. The times, there's 3 times where you could trade, okay? And there's also different times that you guys could get into these markets, okay? Very important for you to know that. Because if you don't know that, sometimes you'll be operating on a trade and you're like, yo, when is my trade going to hit? Yo, Blaze called the trade and it hit stop loss right away. Exactly. Because they called out a trade to develop either in a different time, but you took it early. Very, very important. Some of you guys say that like, yo, this don't work. None of these trades hit. Guess what? Because you're marking it up or trading it at a wrong time. So don't blame the products. Blame your education. You got to go study. You got to go hit the books. Okay? That's why I feel like somebody in this call, somebody on this YouTube video needed to hear that. And it's very important for you guys all to know. You feel me? So this is why it's also important for you to follow your rules, for you to have your rules when it comes into trading. So one of the places that I love the most to get prepared for my trades and also get prepared and mark up charts is called TradingView. Now, I love to use TradingView because here is like, you guys can invite me to your house right now, and I'm not going to go to your house without you giving me an address. You feel me? So you guys tell me, KD, this is the direction, right? This is what I'm going to do. This is why it's important for you to have 5 to 4 different pairs that you're trading. Okay. So right here, right now, I'm actually going to do something that I always do when it comes into trading. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 4-hour and I'm going to mark up my pairs based on what I'm trading tomorrow. So the first pair that I'm going to mark up is going to be gold, right? Why is it going to be gold? Because gold is one of my pairs. And I'm going to mark up gold because I've been trading gold lately. And right now on gold, awesome. Right now on gold, and I'm going to pull this up right here. And I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I look for when I'm marking things up. Okay. So when I mark things up, I always like to go to the 4-hour. Why do I like to go to the 4-hour? It's because I want to pay attention to what's going on in this market. Right. And I'm actually going to delete all of this so I can start fresh. I love to do this all the time. Why do I love to do this? Because I like to remark things up. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm going to delete all these trades. All of it. Boom. Awesome. So right now, I deleted everything. So I have a naked chart. Okay. When I go to the 4-hour, and it's my thing to always get started in the 4-hour, I love to look at the history of what happened. Right. So as I'm looking into this chart, I'm seeing that yesterday the market was down here and it shot it all the way up, but it's stuck right now where it's at. Right now, I always like to look of what happened so this market could be stuck where it's at. Right now, the price of this market is right here is 23.32. Right now, this market has a potential of doing two things. This market has a potential where it's at from right here to either shoot up a little bit more to the 23.40 area and tank all the way back down to at least 22, or the closest to it, it will be 23.19. Okay. That's just me of what I'm seeing. And what makes me say that is called something, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. It's called something that's a support and resistance level. Now, here a support and resistance level, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can be able to see. It's something that is very important for you to know, and something that you will learn as you guys are developing yourself as a trader. You see, when I look at trading, okay, I always put trading like if trading was like a house. Right now, in the room that you're in, I want you to look up. In the room that you're in, you have a ceiling, right? Like I have a wall up here. You see it? We all do. And I want you to look down, either where you're sitting or under your bed, and you have a what? A floor, right? Now, I want you to look at yourself as a human, and I want you to hit your head. You have a head, right? And I also want you to touch your toes, because as a human, you have feet, right? Amazing. And guess what? In the middle of that is your belly button. And I want you to pay attention to that. As the little human I wrote down here, I have a what? A head, which is the ceiling. And I also have a what? A floor. And I have a belly button to where the market is at right now. You see it? Exactly, right? So what do I like to do here in this market is this. I like to mark up the highest point of the market and also the lowest point of the market, which is right here, realistically. But I want to also look at what the prices are right now. And I look at this always on the 4 hour. Okay. The price right now is here. Boom. Where was this today? It was right here. Okay. So I look at it, right? This price is right here today. Okay. Now, as I look at this price that was here today, I come right here to this understanding. And I grab this. And I'm like, okay, if the price was right here today, what was that price? That was 23.93. Is it gonna go that low? Maybe. So what do? I mark it up right here. And when I mark this up right here, I know that right now in the market, I'm looking for sales. I'm confident in it. Why? Because it's at an area where it's stuck. Okay? It's at an area right now that the market is stuck. Okay? So I'll mark this up right here and I say area of reversal. What's a reversal? An area where this market could come back. Okay? An area where this market could come back. And what do? I delete all of that, right? And then I grab another line and I'm like, okay, this is where the price, okay? And I'm going to change the color on this. I'm going to make it green because I'm labeling everything before I go mark up. And I go right here. Price is at right now. Okay. Boom. That's what the price is at right now. Okay. And I start, like I said, I draw down my high. That's my ceiling. I don't have to draw it. I could draw it simply and I could delete it. But where was the price at this morning? Look at this. This actually wasn't this morning. Look, this was actually on Wednesday. Last week, the price was there. This morning, the price was right here. Look at that. 23.19. So, okay, I'll take this little chart right here, double click on it. Style, I'll put a blue. Boom. I'll mark this up. Price this morning. Boom. Right there. Don't you think that where it's at right now, this price could drop back down to 2017 or 23.21? I'm confident that this could drop back down right there. Look at that. Boom, right there. 23.17. I'm confident. Right? Also, what's the highest that this price hit? Today, the highest this price hit was 23.37. So it has a potential of going back up. But now look, I'm just looking here. But let's say I stretch it and I look back right here. I look back 3 weeks ago at the beginning of the month, of last month. Look what the price was at, 23.41. So that's a safe spot that this market can shoot back up. But where it was before this month was over, right? Where was it? It was at 23.67. But for this to shoot all the way up to 23.67, it's 23.69, there needs to be a lot of news. Okay? And this is something that I want you guys to understand and write this down if you're taking any notes. When the dollar goes up, gold goes down. When the dollar goes up, gold goes down. And when the dollar goes down, what happens to gold? It shoots up. Okay, write that down. Write that down. Now, why is the reason that happens? Because gold is supported by the US dollar, if you see it right there. Now, so one of the other things that I love to do is this. I love to open up TradingView and I love to look at the US dollar, right? I love to look at the US dollar and I'm going to show you guys, right? I'm going to show you guys this. And the reason why I love to mark this up and I love to look at it, is because gold moves with the dollar. Okay? If you have a currency of USD, first, it moves with the dollar. So look at this. What is the dollar? The dollar is called the DXY. You see, is the first thing in my trading view because this is the first thing that I look at. Look at it like this. Right now, the dollar is doing what, guys? As I'm speaking right now, what is the dollar doing? So if I go to the 5 minute, because I want to see what the dollar is doing right now, what is the dollar doing right now? The dollar is doing what? The dollar is consolidating, but the dollar is also what? On a sell. Look at that. So the dollar is going to shoot down a little bit. And when it shoots down, it's going to do what to gold? When the dollar goes down, what happens? Gold does what? Come on, guys. So now I know that that's a trick that I figured out on this call today. But I also know that because of history. So where do you think gold is going to go? Gold has potential to go back up to this area, which is 23.45. Okay? What did I mark up on this right here? I told you that gold might shoot where? Right there. Look, this is what I marked up for you today. 23.68. We might have gold shoot up and it goes down. Look at that. Is it making sense now? Let me know if it's making sense. Let me know, please. If it's making sense. Let me know. Drop it in the chat box if it's making sense. This is just one pair that I'm breaking down to you right now. This is one pair. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Just breaking down one pair for you. And it's gold. Everybody trades gold. This is why I love gold. This is why I decided to become a gold specialist. And as soon as I started this, what happened? Everybody starts trading gold. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? So right now, we might have some buy potentials on gold, but it's gonna be only short buys. Because gold, if we look at the dollar's been dropping. But also the dollar, if you look at it, has a potential of going up. If the dollar goes up, what happens to gold? This right here, as I'm looking at it, it has the potential to shoot up from right here. This same move is going to happen again on the dollar. So look, if this dollar goes up tomorrow, what's going to happen to gold? It's going to tank. And it's going to come back down to a reversal area. This has to come back down so it could go back up. So right now, I got two potential things that could happen in the market. And guess what I do? I mark that up on the 4 hour. Now, I get ready for what's about to happen. And as I look at the 4 hour and I mark up the history that happened yesterday, and this is how I get prepared for today, is easy. So I go to the 1 hour. In the 1 hour, I look at it. Okay, gold has the potential to shoot up right here to 23.46. Why do I say that? Because that's the last time it was up here. 23.45, 23.46 to be safe. So I marked that up. Right there, I put right here. I could put a ceiling there. Ceiling. Reversals. Ceiling reversals. That this thing could shoot up right here and then come back down. Okay, that's what I'm marking up on the 1 hour. If I want to take this trade right now, I go down to the 15 minute and I look at the 15 minute. Okay, it's too long right now for this trade to shoot all the way back up. But what's my closest trade if I want to sell this? In the 15 minute, if you pay attention, in the 15 minute right here to this candle is a confirmation. This is another confirmation right here that the market sold, right? Another confirmation right here that the market sold. And what's the area of that? The area of that is 23.36 right there. Boom. So I'll grab my line and I can mark it up. Look, I'm looking for sales on gold right there. Wow, I'm going to put red because red means sell. Look at this. Boom. Got it marked up, text, sells on gold, this area. Boom, right there. There you go. So look, I have a sell ready for gold at 23.36. Right there. Boom. This same move that happened here is gonna happen right here. And I could sell this until this price, or I could sell this into either 23.17 or below. It's up to you guys. And you know what I do on this? There's this little arrow right here, this little tool that is very important for you to know. It's called long position and short position. This gives me my automatic stop loss, automatic take profit. So long position means buy, short position means sell. So I'm going to sell here because I'm selling. That's what short means. And guess what? I have an automatic take profit that you can adjust to your risk ratio. Okay? So you can either decide to take the sell, not now, but take the sell when the market gets to 23.36. Okay? Stop, like your stop loss, you can aim it right here. It gives you the points. Okay? Stop loss, if you pay attention to this numbers right here, 2 points. My stop loss is usually 10 to 15 points. So I could decide if I want 5. You know, I'm going to take 10 points right here. Boom. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. And then take profit. I'm okay with writing this down right here to 23.24 right there. Boom, I have my take profit and stop loss. That's a trade that we could all take. We all marked it up and we all could take this trade right now. Right? So this trade is not in the position for me to take it. So guess what I do? I go to my MT5, I go to my MT4, whatever, trade locker, and I go mark up this trade. I mark it as a pending order because it's not where I want to be at. Now, if you want to be a scalper, you guys can scalp this trade. You can press buy right now and buy it into 23.36. But that's at your own risk. That's not me, that's you. And enter the trade. You guys are more than welcome to take that trade. That's how you mark up a chart and everything like that. Now, if you really want to know what's up to date for tomorrow, there's something that's called Forex Factory. I like to use this too. Forex Factory is a place where it gives you all the news of the US dollar, and you click here on calendar. And when you click here on calendar, here it tells you what's going to happen. So tomorrow is what? Wednesday, right? So you look for US dollar. At 5:15 in the morning, there's a red folder for US news. 5:15 in the morning your time, there's news tomorrow. There's another news happening at 5:30 in the morning on US. 7 a.m., there's more news happening. 9 a.m., there's more news happening. 11 a.m., there's another happening. So what does that mean? That could be potential buys on the US dollar, or that could be potential sells. If the dollar is going down tomorrow, what's going to happen to gold? Talk to me. I just gave it to you. If the dollar goes down tomorrow, what's going to happen to gold?
It's going to go up.
There you go. If the dollar shoots up tomorrow, what's going to happen to gold? Gold is going to drop. So you already have the markup right here. You can either take this trade right now or wait until tomorrow and see what's going to happen and then take the trade. It's right here in front of you. And I broke down gold because that's my favorite pair. Okay? I stopped sharing screen real quick. Shoot, hold on. Let me pause this. You feel me? So now that we got the trade marked up, I'm going to take this trade right now. Right? And the reason why I'm going to take this trade on my demo account is because I'm practicing how to use Trade Locker. I usually trade on my MT5, but I'm also going to take this on my live account. Okay? So right now, I saw this trade in the group chat. As I saw this trade in the group chat, I'm always going to go and mark my trade up first, and I'm going to see what I see. So right now, this markup says sells on gold on this area. The area that they're calling is the red, which is 2336.72. Okay. And then I see a TP right here at the bottom of this candle, which is 23. Okay. And then I see a stop loss all the way at the top, but that might be too much for me. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my trade locker, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up gold. So gold is XAU USD, which is right here. Okay. I don't want the pro, I want the regular. So I'm gonna click on that. It's gonna open up my trade. Now in my trade locker, I'm gonna go to where I'm gonna take this trade right now. So I'm gonna go into the 15-minute. Okay. I'm not gonna go into the 1 hour. I'm gonna go into the 15-minute because I want to take this trade right now. As I go into my trade locker or MT4, I'm going to click not market, but I'm gonna click pending order. When I click on pending order, I'm looking for sells. So I'm just gonna click on sell. I'm gonna confirm it. And I'm also gonna take another trade because I'm gonna take two trades at the same time. Okay. So boom, as you see, it says pending order right here. I'm gonna go where it says pending here at the bottom. And where it says pending, I have, oh shoot. So I accidentally clicked on the trade right now. So I'm gonna exit out the trade. I'm just gonna close. So I gotta make sure that I click pending and I gotta press sell. Okay, confirm. So it's a pending order. So now I click on pending on the tab right here. And when I click on pending, all right, on this, I'm actually gonna press the edit button. And when I press the edit button, remember, we already marked it up. We know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna click on sell because I have my stop loss and I also have my take profit. And I'm gonna go back to my markup. And here my markup, I'm saying that gold is gonna come here to 2336.72 and it's gonna sell. Okay. So I'm gonna come right here. Boom, make sure that it's at the area where I want it. So I'm gonna change the price because I don't want it right there. I'm gonna change the price of where I actually want the trade, which is 2336 point what? Boom, 0.72. And then my take profit is gonna be 23.95. Okay, and then my stop loss, I could pick either choose where I want my stop loss. I could either pick 23.48, wherever you guys want. You could pick all the way up here, but I'm gonna be realistic and I'm gonna risk 10 pips. So I'm gonna do what? 23.47.95. I like to put 0.95 on everything. That's just me. And I press, if that's the lot size I want, I could click on that. And I could press down. It's not letting me confirm why. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel those limit orders because it's not letting me edit it. So I'm gonna cancel them. And what I'm gonna press again, I'm gonna go to pending. Okay. When I go to pending, I go up and I change the price. The price is gonna be 2336.72. I'm gonna click on stop loss. I'm gonna click on take profit and I'm gonna make sure that I'm selling. And my stop loss is gonna be at 23.47. I hope I didn't lose anybody. 0.95. My take profit is gonna be 23.23.95. Boom. There's my order. If I want to change the lot size, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put 3. There you go. So
Oh my
limit.
God, sorry to interrupt you. I had already set up the trade and it just hit my entry. So I'm already in it and I'm in profit.
Oh, congrats. Let's go.
Yeah, it literally just happened.
Wow. Woohoo.
Yeah. Let me show you. Oh, no, I can't show you. Sorry.
Just drop it in the chat. Take a screenshot and drop it into the 40-day chat. There you go. So boom, there's my trade. 23. My entry price is right there, 23.34. That's why I'm looking for sells. Boom. There you go. Easy like that. I want the pending again. I go up. I put my price in, 23.36. My stop loss. Take profit. There you go. It stays the same because that's how I want it. And that's it. I put in 2 orders right there. And that's my trade. Like I said, some of you guys right now, you could take in the trade for the buy until it hits your price. It's going to hit in 20 pips. Boom. And sell it. It's up to you guys. So that's marked up right there. Okay. Now, I want to mark up Euro USD. Why do I want to mark up Euro USD? It's actually my second best pair that I love to trade. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you guys is this, right? I'm gonna close all these tabs. And I'm going to open up a new trading view. You see, I love to use trading view because trading view is where I could go and mark things up. Okay. I'm going to go to trading view. Super chart. If you guys have questions, you could drop them in the chat. Okay. Here's my gold trade. But I'm going to open up Euro USD. It's loading. Estoy terminando ya. Awesome. So there's my trade. Right, it's about to hit. Look at that. That's a beautiful trade, bro. Jeez. Awesome. So I'm gonna go mark up Euro USD. Okay. And don't mind my markups on Euro USD. Right. I'm gonna delete all the drawings. It's just loading. Let's do it. So just like I start any trade, right? I'm gonna press the 4-hour because I want to look at the overall the market. As you see, I've been swinging this trade for a very long time. I love to trade Euro USD. So I'm gonna remove everything and let's start fresh. Okay. So Euro USD. Okay. Let's mark it up. Awesome. So in the 4-hour, I like to see where it was last month. As you see, last month, these were the higher highs. My computer is like being weird right now. It's because it's late. No, I'm playing. So as you see, it's been on a downfall this whole time. So I'm looking at the overtrend of the market. It's all down, right? If I look at what happened, this was actually yesterday. It shot it all the way up, but it came back down, right? So actually, AWOL was breaking this down today, and he said that Euro USD is gonna shoot at least up because it needs to come back up, and I have it retesting down. As you see, the market is all sells, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a horizontal line, and I'm gonna mark this up. First thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a line right here because this is where the last time it was at. That's the last time. So I'm gonna grab this, double click on it, I'm gonna put it blue. And I'm gonna mark it up right here. Text, reversal, right? Boom. Now, what was the lowest point that this market was at? It was here, right? If I'm looking, it was right here, the lowest point. It was there last week. So I'll grab a line right here and I'll mark it up. Boom. And I could put lowest point. There it is. Boom. Now, where is the market right now? The market right now, this is the area where it's at. As you see, it's dropping, but I can't really tell because I'm in the 4 hour. So I go to the 1 hour and I see what I can see in the market, right? So right now, okay, is gonna tank. But what decision can I make right now is I could go to the 15-minute. I'm already knowing that I'm looking for sells in this market, right? But I'm looking in the 15-minute right now. What's an area where this market can reverse, which it could be right here at 1.07652. Or I could go back to the 1 hour and be like, okay, what's another area where this market can reverse and I could take a better entry? Because if I enter right now, remember, look at the time that is at. It's not a good time right now to enter. You know what I'm saying? So I could either wait right here, this area right there, which is 7. If you're reading any pair of euro outside of gold, you want to read the last 4 numbers. You don't want to read the 1 because you're going to get lost. You want to read the last 4 numbers, 776. So the area what I'll get in will be right here. I'll get in at 75.45 for a sell. Right there, boom. Because this, when it opens, it's going to shoot up and it's going to come right there. So I can mark this up in my 1 hour. I'm going to look for sells right here. I don't know if I get myself to understand, but look, if you really realistically look at it, that's the last area where it's sold, but it can reverse to come there. But if you look even deeper, look at it right there. It was a nice little beautiful sell. Right here, nice beautiful sell. Right here, nice little beautiful sell. Right here, nice beautiful sells. History always repeats itself. So right here, I can mark this up. And I if I'm going a little bit too fast, let me know in the chat. I'll slow down and explain. But look at this. Sells. Boom. Now I could go to the 15-minute and be like, let me confirm my sell to see if it's right. Look at that. Boom. Now I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Easy. Easy sell. I could, if I don't want that sell, if it's too long, I could do this. If it's too long for me to wait right there or too far out, I could do this. Boom. I can mark this up and I could wait right here on the 15-minute. Right there, which is 774.67. You seen the reversal right there? I could wait for that. Boom. And enter my sell to the lowest point. And how do I do it? I could come right here. So my arrow. Am I buying or selling? What am I doing? What does long stand for? Drop it in the chat. Long stands for what?
The long one is for buys and the short one is for sells.
There you go. There are my snipers at. Let's go. So short, I can plug in right here. And I could do 2 things. I could ride this thing all the way down right here. And that's called a swing trade. Or I could trade this thing right here. Let me see. I could trade this right here. That's called a shorter swing trade. Or I could, whatever, I could go right here to this lowest point right there. And the reason why I say right there, guys, is because I'm looking to the past, right? And I'm gonna stretch this so you guys can see. Look, I'm looking to the past. I can either stretch it longer up to here. It's up to you guys. Now you decide on that. I'm gonna ride this trade until this is where you call your TPs. So I'm gonna drive this trade all the way down right here. And my stop loss, I'm not gonna make it that far. I'm actually gonna make my stop loss above that second entry where I'm looking at, which it could be like right here. The reason why I picked right there is because I'm looking at this price right there. If you see that, I'm looking at all this price. Okay. And it's not as versatile as gold. Okay. So that's my markup on Euro USD right there. You guys can take a screenshot of it. We could go mark it up, everything like that. Okay. Questions? And if you guys have questions, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. You're probably going to see the caption on this YouTube video that's going to say, hit me up on YouTube, DM me and say YouTube, and I could reach out to you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you all.